again. It's time for more S-Turner, Phoenix Wright, Trilogy. We're on episode 3. Yeah, 1505. Yes. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully they're having a good day. Let me in with my key. Just make sure it's not too loud. It's a bit loud. Turn that down a bit. Maybe it's just the birds loud. Let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Ah, not that eager. She was like, yeah, let's not commit a crime. Alright, into the trailer. Ooh, look at the pretty art. The singing samurai, samurai summer, dynamite samurai. Okay. Oh, I love your outfit. Someone's in here? Were you locked in? Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and, I see. Well, I got a smoker voice right now. And who might you? D. Vasquez? The producer. Right? D. Vasquez? She's quite beautiful. Okay. Hello? Okay. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script? Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. Script? The Steel Samurai episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. Okay. We're getting nowhere fast. We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez? It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Sal Manello, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick? Are all people in the entertainment business this weird? No? Some fit the stereotype, but it's like, that's why it's a stereotype. But it's like, no, not all of them are weird. We've gotten better now. It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Hello, Nina Meepletons. Arigato for sending me the showcase vid. Yeah, I was like, they just announced it, and we're working on it. And I was like, you know who would appreciate all these Sonic-inspired games and fan games of Sonic? Lewis would appreciate it. And like, they're all free, so you can go and play whichever game you want to your little heart's content and just fill up that Sonic hole. So enjoy. If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? What, is my thing still on? Let me check. Okay, no, it's off. Sometimes OBS lies to me and says, like, this is happening, and then I check on my computer and it's like, no, it's not happening. Don't crash, we'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. The memo reads, bring me the script for episode 13. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go back to him. He was what? In the dressing room. Hey, buddy. I do indeed very much appreciate Sonic-related stuffs. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's... Is it 150 is what I put? Hold on. It's in my notes, because we're trying to go through that whole video and, like, list of what every game is in that video, and then we have to fill out the data for every game. Let me check my notes. What did I put it at? are 150 indie games, so it's games that are inspired by Sonic, I believe. And then there's 93 fan games, which is in Sonic World using Sonic stuff or like expanding on a Sonic game. 4 mods, 11 frameworks, so like if somebody wanted to make their own Sonic game, they could use one of the game engines that somebody has made that they use to make their Sonic game. But how is El Blob Overload Nina? Nina is good. She's got a teensy bit of a headache, but I'm sipping on that water, apple juice, and soda. It's most likely a little caffeine headache, but I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Oh, I gotta present it to him, don't I? And I'm curious how far we can get today, because we're like maybe halfway through episode 3, so I'm thinking we can do 3 and maybe 4. And then tomorrow we'll wrap it up. And then it'll be on to the other gifted games. That's going good. It was Project Ignition. It looks like a PC port of Secret Grains, a game I never got to play because we exclusive. There you go. Maybe now you get to play it. Where did I put that one? Also, I've been watching JoJo. That's also what I've been doing. I've been watching JoJo. Right, it's a lot of gifties to work through, and I feel bad because like I really want to do spooky games in October, so I'm like trying to go through them as fast as I can. I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh, my ass is pwned if I don't find it. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Oh no. Spooktober spooks, exactly. So I'll be like, hey, we're still gonna do the gifts. It's just we want to do spooky stuff. You know, like Indica is spooky, Sinking City is spooky, but I want more spookies for October. Okay, where is it? In Studio 1 in that chair? That's what I'm thinking. Let's go to Studio 1. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find out what we need and get out of here quick. I'm assuming it's over here. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. The director. Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Ah, found it, Nick. Is that coffee stains? What is that covered in? Broken Pieces is slightly spooks too, not full on horror, but very much Lovecraftian. Right? So I'm like, it's good. It fits the vibe. Good work. Alright, so now we can go back to her. Nope. Alright, here is your script. Here, we found it. Your script. Script handed to D. Vasquez. You're not gonna talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes. Anything you tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yes, with the director and the people from the network? Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. Right, the path was blocked. Well, tell me more. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? The statue. The monkey with the broken head. Alright, that. What an original name. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. Wow. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capice? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. I mean, you could just hop over that tree over there, but I see what they mean. Alright. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio 1. It's true. Crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'll corroborate my story. But wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. Ooks? Just entirely ignores the possibility of someone where I'm like, someone could just step over it. Like, it's not impossible. 1 ook per hour. Ook, ook, ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey, after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Do they love clocks? This is a lot of clocks. I think it stopped at 2:15. That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 until after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. I mean, again, someone still could have gone before, but I see what they mean. See? Goodbye. Alright. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. No. It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. To the office! Alright. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. Excuse me, do we not remember the child who was like, I saw it all? It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got 1 lead. Oh my god, she's back. Whoa! Boss lady, chief! Mia, it's you. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean? We have 1 lead. The kid? The boy, of course! Maya grew up again. Yeah, I show everything. What? But no way I'm telling you, losers. I like his little outfit. It's cute. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was gonna help us at all. You just gotta prove that you're a super fan. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Mia. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Our only chance, Obi-Wan. Thanks, not more worried than I was before. Alright, back we go. Wait, hold on. Okay, just checking. Oh! Hello, madam. Can I help you? Huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff, huff. Huff, puff, puff, puff. Oh, she's gonna blow the house down. What's wrong? I'm guessing she was chasing the kid. With Whippersnapper. She's been chasing that boy this whole time. Huff, puff, when I catch him, Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. Huff, puff, I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper. What? A hostage? Huff? What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll lay him flat. My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now. Huh? My heart, I don't feel so good. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back. For this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that. Good idea. Miss Oldbag, might I? No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? Trade? I wonder. Do we have anything? you want the spear? Maybe not. That technically is the murder weapon. She's too busy catching her breath to tell me anything. What would she want? Oh wait. Does she want the card key back so she can go see his death spot? Here's a thought I had though. When a medium channels a spirit, their physique transforms into that of the spirit. What would happen if Maya would spirit either a super buff bodybuilding guy or a super short person? What would happen to her clothes? I imagine they would react the same way as they do when her sister possesses her body. Which, interesting that, like, the game is going that route, but it's, like, just so you can see that she is possessed or channeling that spirit. But it's like, yeah, I guess her clothes would shrink, and then if it was bodybuilder, it would just be super, super tight. That's a card. Studio 1? Right, a card key to Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbeck? Studio 1 isn't my turf. But you're the security. You're the security guard. Yeah. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Alright, give me that hostage now. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. Oh, that's what he dropped? I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Anime Oldbag is so much better. I'm gonna maybe have to watch it then, because I would like to see her. This must be the hostage she was talking about. And they're really popular with kids these days. Yeah, who doesn't like trading cards? Alright, hobbling off toward the studio. Is he back in the employee area? Yeah, he is. Hey! Skipper. Hey, you! Wait a second! Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran to the dressing room. What's his name in there? Salmonella. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it! He's getting away! Come back! There! He's back. How did she? Hey there. Would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo. And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Alright, see if we can talk to him. The power of pretty women. Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's, the bomb. What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. So do you know anything about what happened here? Can you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like his little persuasion's necessary. And let me bust it out. Sure, can I interest you in a Steel Samurai trading card? Cody, this looks familiar? Hey, you are, huh? You are, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect screwing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever. I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble. If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I kind of want Kuno back. I miss Kuno. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Okay. would I go to the trailer to like talk to the director? I feel like the director or the producer would have a card, right? That's what I'm thinking. Go here, and then we're gonna go check the trailer. Let's see, there's no one out here. Much of the game is follow, trust your instinct. Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Oh, it's okay, you too can see that she's magically grown up. In more than one way. Like, is she even the same person as before? No, she's the same as always. Same as always! Okay, whatever you say. Do you know anything about cards? Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing him around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, enlighten me, Penny. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything, Penny. You can't just give me gossip. Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. God. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Oh, why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Okay, so the director and the producer are not here. Are they at Studio 2? Well, Studio 1? I know the security lady's there. Oh, I can't go there at all. Okay. She's not here. Anybody hanging out in the employee area? No, because the kid's back here again. Yeah, I was like, I don't have the card no more. Because I gave it to the security lady and I was hoping I could run in to her and be like, hey, can I have it back? But I know I'm not going to get it back. It's just the kid in here. He doesn't want anything. So I need to find a card. Penny knows something about Hammer. Maybe I could present the sleeping pills to Penny? Like, yo, what's this about? Or maybe I present the cards to her and maybe she's like, oh my god, I have the same one. Or something. Who knows? Penny might be a fan. Alright, back to Penny. I hear my cat son already. Russell, come here. Alright, is it the pills? Sorry, I'm really not sure what that is. Okay, is it this? Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect these actually. Oh, thank God. Russell! Psst, 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 psst. I hear you. He's demanding attention. The character whom does not exist in the anime. She doesn't exist in the anime? Russell! Silly kitty cat man. Why doesn't she exist in the anime? She's delightful. I'm one card away from complete set. Yes. Hi. Come here, my love. Come here. Oh, crying for attention and you're in the other room. Silly, silly. Kisses for the kitty cat man. Wait. Oh, let me guess. I have the card. That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it! I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am, I need that card. Please trade with me. No, I love Penny. I think Penny and Cody should be friends where it's like, ooh, Cause like she works on the show, so I think they could be like really cool friends. Where she's like, hey kid, here's a poster for the next season that's coming out. And he'd be like, oh. Like what is it called? That program that they have here in America? Big Brother, Little Sister, or Big Sister, Little Brother? That thing like where they kind of pair up to like help improve the child's life and whatnot. I think that'd be cool. Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me a, huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everybody getting so excited about? Yeah, trade. The anime shortcuts quite a few characters to keep the pace of the episodes faster. You know, the bellboy from last case still gives the affidavit, but does not testify anymore. Okay. Really? Thanks! Then this is for you. An ultra rare skill, very valuable. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah. Yeah, it does. I probably too would lose my mind if somebody's like, here, I can give you the cards to complete your collection. Because I collect cards, but I haven't done it since I was like in high school. So there is a giant gap. But you know what that means? That means I have cards from like when that game first came out. So I'm like, I have first editions, original OG cards from like 2000, possibly earlier. So I get it. All right, kid. Bam. See this card? Yeah, so wait! That's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh? You sure? Bad me? Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Oh. Child, tell me what you know. So, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. I guess it is kind of cool. I like the look of it. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. Willpower's acting. Well, I've never even seen a full episode of that dumb show. Actually, I'm kind of a fan of Will Powers. Whoa, that's totally hardcore. You're calling me hardcore? So what else do you like about him? Don't tell me I have to keep this act up. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. His fighting skills. Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, wazam! Yeah, let's have a kid testify. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, what could go wrong? The Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Check this out. It's my fan album. It's just a little scrapbook. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. That's actually pretty cool. Like, you could be a great, like, little journalist of like, oh, beautiful. Well, it's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with the digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept it. Thank you. Alright, Path to Glory received. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Alright, so what happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right? How are you not traumatized? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto, for great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice, too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. What did you see? What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost, though. I was in there for maybe half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. 1 shot, 1 kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes. I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I still don't think it's him. I think it might be the Penny, but if Penny's not in the anime, then it's probably not Penny. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that'd be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. Oh, God. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Wah! Just yoink. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads, and now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I do. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. Are you gonna talk to... Why don't we channel the dead guy? And be like, yo, who stabbed you? I know Steel Samurai, but like... Do you know who was in the costume? Just, do you know? To be continued. I would like to imagine Cody just getting dragged away by Gumshoe pulling his swords holster. Oh, perfect. Alright, big old save. Oh, Abba. Alright, we are on the trial. Hey, buddy. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing? Really? It's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappy. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. You're not helping. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. I mean, I feel like the spear, because I'm like, we duct taped it, but like, I feel like that would still be, wobbly. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. No, it's not. But we're gonna try for our client's sake. Alright, court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor, which is funny because if I'm not mistaken, another Ace Attorney game came out and it stars Edgeworth, I believe. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. And an unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. My doesn't channel a dead guy for 2 reasons. Firstly, she ain't powerful enough. The reason she can channel Mia is more so Mia taking her over than her summoning her. And secondly, even if she could, I doubt she would do to what happened in the DL6 case with her mother. That's right, like you wouldn't want to do that. And I guess the third reason is they're related, so it's probably easier, because it's like, oh, you're already of my blood and essence, you know, because we both come from the same source. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai. Noob, Rolf. Yeah, buddy. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. Yes, it's a spin-off where you play as Miles. It's a modern re-release of the 2 investigation games, the second of which being a Japan-only release before this. Oh. Very, very nice. Alright, day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee. You hear? But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. That's so sus. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30, and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Alright, time to press. Hold it! Is that when you always come into work? It's the industry way? No, it's not. Still? Fouet? I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. Hold it! In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. Penny? Well, I know Penny had lunch with them, but Penny was probably busy with the props. Hold it! Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but Will Powers twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Alright, that's the limp. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Rolf's. Rolf's? Rolling on the floor? Starving? Hold it! What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. Okay. Hold it! So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? I want to say it's contradictory. Because there were plates there. They did have lunch, but they probably didn't have T-bone steaks, so... Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella. What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat, I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget? Get this. The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. Good luck with your computer! During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You said there was a break. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, no, not a one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Bam. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops. Oof. Well, Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Why are we laughing? Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. A break. Yeah, we took a break, but it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12. 13s in base 12? Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. Russell, you may begin the cross-examination. Is that a cricket? Oh, there's a cricket in the house. I'm gonna go take care of that real quick. 1 second. There's a cricket in my house. Na 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 na. Okay. Sorry about that. I just saw Russell like zip so fast past me. He was just like he jumped over like my little like, you know, seat, like cushions that I have over here. And he was like, and I was like, what does he see? And I just see this little cricket just hopping in the corner. So I was like, let's get you out of here. You don't belong in here. Yippee! Summer becoming fall time in Texas, so the crickets be out. All right, took a break. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. Murder. 2:30. That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. 13 and base 12? What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak? What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. It wasn't a T-bone steak because there were no bones. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Not enough time for some say.
Objection!
Your Honor, the testimony at this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. People in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. Was it possible for anyone of them to go to Studio 1? What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you weren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? Gonna just... say yes. Yeah. If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4, the path between the studios was blocked. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Mrs. Monkey's head? Whoa, you're right. True, the break in the trailer came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkeyhead barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel there's no desire to correct him. No counter-argument? I'm afraid you lose this round. Oh, I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The courtroom's on the case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of them could have gone to Studio 1. They have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find him guilty. Your Honor, prosecution is pleased to announce that we did it, indeed have a witness. Oh God, they're gonna bring the kid in, aren't they? Who is this witness? Oh, my witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order, I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Bam, 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 bam. All right. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you've given up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. Are you sure? Because, like, he said he ate a T-bone steak, but I didn't see no bones on his plate, if I'm remembering correctly. That's all there is. Hey, buddy. back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Let me just pop that. There we go. Prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel questioning. I see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hatkins to the stand. What up, kid? Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for me to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Donut crates? Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness. What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Yeah, buddy. Cody? Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady! I'm Cody Hatkins, I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just, Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen, thank you. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like a special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. Okay. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Alright. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Wow. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Okay, he didn't have his camera. But he says he takes his camera everywhere. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Alright, let's... gently. Just in case I get in trouble for pressing too hard, let's save. Just in case. Alright. Gently. You really like Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I've taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course. Duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. Found a map on the internet? Was that the day the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady is always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cut me off all the time? Jeez. Alright. Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow. I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. Got kind of lost? You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? Came out the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy? A person? Kind of tall? Skinny? Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Oh, he's being awfully vague. Of course, Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was.
Hold it!
If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Hey friend, heck yeah. It's going good. We're playing Ace Attorney. And then we'll be playing it next month and the month after because it's 3 games in one. So it's a big one, so we're just gonna break it up. But how you doing? I'm doing good. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Alright, so found a map. What do I have? What do we have? We have the photo. We have the spear. I don't really see anything contradictory in what he's saying. Went to the woods off the path. He's going for the studio. There's the Steel Samurai. Totally rocked. How? I'm not sure where I need to tell him. I feel like he did have his camera. Because he was like, I carry it with me all the time. Hold on, let's... Yeah, I'm like, you say you carry it all the time.
Objection!
Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Oh! Cody, you shouldn't lie. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor? It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Objection!
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody. What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify the court about what you were so busy watching. What I saw. Alright, yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Okay, let's press on him a little bit. Is that all? Oh, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. My friend, have fun at your errands. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No? Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. What's this wham? So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching The Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next?
Hold it!
The bad guy stopped moving? Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. Why should I play this? I'm gonna press it harder. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that, you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order. Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Hold on, what do I have? The monkey head. Did the monkey head fall? Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? The monkey.
Take that!
Here's my proof. Proof? Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything. Yeah, he's looking through the woods and then, oh no, monkey head fall. Oh. Damn it. Very well, I'll ask you the question again. We have ascertained. He couldn't watch it. He was watching something else. I guess he was watching, or he couldn't, because he was in the woods? Let's try that. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age?
Objection!
Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I agree. Do you have another explanation? He was watching something else. Because he was looking at something else. Probably. Something else. Explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai fight? What do you claim he was looking at? The monkey. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Do you have another explanation for this? Okay, so it is something in evidence. Is it his camera?
Take that!
Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey. Bullseye. Well, what's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking up little kids. Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Alright, Alright, testify again, buddy. Ugh. Also probably because the monkey fell. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed. The cross-examination. Alright, small child.
Hold it!
Pops! Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify.
Hold it!
So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. Can we see this picture that you tried? When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. That's all? Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
Hold it!
You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Okay, let's go to the last one. Nope. Went too far. I didn't want that last statement, and I'm gonna show him his scrapbook. I did it again! Okay. Too late, raised him. There we go. Bro, scrapbook.
Objection!
Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam. I got them all. I never miss one. A perfect collection. Cody. Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright. What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture. In the album. Me too, buddy. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. I don't know what the truth is. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no, it's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. All red. Order. I will have order. Witness. I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Alright. Oh. Oh. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Wait. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Wait, was Hammer in the Steel Samurai suit? Hold on. Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Hammer was the victim. Steel Samurai was the victim. There was no victim. Because that outfit is missing. So... Steel Samurai was the victim? If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go into Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Probably spiked him with the sleeping pills. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole this Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit? Pops. Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Here, this is it. Okay, he's in front of studio. Wait, he's in front of Studio 2. Could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see the photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Yeah, he's at Studio 2. Oh, no highlights for me? I'm just gonna go with this.
Take that!
I think it's here. You seem to be lacking even more confidence than usual. I suppose it's because I'm not confident about it at all. Maybe you want to rethink your case? Yes, please, Your Honor. So it's not the fact that he's at Studio 2? Is it the spear?
Take that!
I think it's here? Is it the fact that he's standing upright? Because there's nothing highlighting, so. Studio 2?
Take that!
Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on the gate? Why would clicking the big door not work? Okay. A number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. Welcome back. Hopefully your computer's okay. But that's impossible. Hmm? What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Yeah.
Take that!
Hence that bent fence. Here at Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer's there, the path was blocked. The trailer's there? As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. See, look, there's no T-bone steak bones. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard the path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order, order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Olbeck saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume, probably to be like, look, I can do it. He is quite uncomfy. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. The sleeping pills. I have proof. You do? You do? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that he stole it. The sleeping pills.
Take that!
This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes, but there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint that bottle. Idea? Nina's been on her own, a big brain. I'm locked in now because I'm like, I get what happened because they keep talking about it. Oh, Hammer. Oh, poor Hammer. Oh, Oh, he was losing popularity. I can see him being like, I'm tired of being the bad guy and losing popularity. So I'm gonna drug him and show that I can be the Steel Samurai. Because you don't see who's in the suit. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Yeah, take that, Edgeworth. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. Dust, 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 dust. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Because he wanted to be the star. Also, who killed him and why? I believe it was an accident. Because we saw that bent fence and I'm like, that looks just like a spearhead. And, you know, just, Find the answers for me by tomorrow. Again, I'm a lawyer, not a detective. It's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Willpowers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. I think we gotta go talk to Penny, because Penny is the one that let us know that something happened with Hammer. Woo! That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. That's how Japan's system works at the time. Defense attorneys had to investigate for themselves. That's kind of cool. Wait, so what do the cops do? Don't cops investigate too? Or is it like cops and attorneys investigate together? Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Snoof, snoof, snoof. Give me some water. The cops are investigating for prosecution, basically. Okay. Ugh, got it. Alright. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. What's up, Maya? So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system that introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. I'll have no time to waste. Anything new? Oh, here we go. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Oh yeah, she wasn't there. It's a bit weird hybrid of the underlings and prosecutors and neutral third-party investigations for the court. Let's do a little gander of research. Because that sounds familiar. I think I might be thinking of South Korea legal system. Alright, well, hold on. Let's see. Court-appointed lawyers. Depends on the circumstances. Oh, wow. So in Japan, this is just a random thing. In Japan, a person can request a court-appointed lawyer if they are unable to hire a private lawyer. However, the availability of a court-appointed lawyer depends on the circumstances of the case. If the accused is facing a crime that could result in a sentence of more than 3 years in prison, they can request a court-appointed lawyer immediately after arrest. But for minor crimes, a court-appointed lawyer may only be available after an indictment. And in juvenile cases, a juvenile can appoint an attorney as an attendant. However, the availability of a publicly funded attorney attendant is limited to certain cases and is at the discretion of the family court. Wow. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. But Mr. Hammer was the victim. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh? Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. Yeah, was Maya always this excitable? No, she missed all this, bro. Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here, so no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go to talk to WP? Alright, let's go chat him up. Be like, bro, why would he steal your outfit? Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count. Yeah. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is a no laughing matter. Shut you up real quick. Turn my little fan on, it's getting hot. Also back in these days, like the late 1900s to super early 2000s, police were seen as always correct, while prosecutors were seen as effectively gods in the legal system. And then we're like, oh, corruption. Oh no. The producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius. She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why's that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing, forget it. Is it about the hammer thing? I've only heard rumors anyhow. What are the rumors? Was this Astrobot? Has PlayStation finally found its mascot character? Oh, it's cute. He used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he says how high, asks how high, and all that. I can't imagine him jumping. Don't be mean. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business, but he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. I imagine now we go to the studio and talk to her. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat these donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Whew, she's alive. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her, so she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal, he's soft or pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Maya just shits up. It's a whole thing. Let's not get into it. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer? I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper, poor old Hammer. You'll drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Oh, she's really pissed this time. clearly corruption does not exist. See, police said they were not corrupt and they're always correct. And the anime Vasquez literally uses Manila as a chair and he is not complaining. He's probably just like, yes, I get to write my shows and their hits and just, yes. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. I don't think I have anything to give her. Okay. Alright, let's go see if there's anybody here. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later, I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. No touching. Oh god, it's Gumshoe. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? I don't know, everything is due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Alright, how goes your investigation? Going back to the first game is interesting because of how bare bones it is compared to the second game. Well, I'm excited for next month then. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Oh. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups. Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pill? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jackhammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... yeah, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. We're gonna take a gander, see if there's any other clues. Wright's still lying there, and they've seen wisdom at last. They know if they fix it, I just kick it off again. That poor assistant. Right, it's bent. Yeah, can't put it back. Fancy bike. Makes it a lot easier to go uphill, yeah. So a lot of the same dialogue. We're just seeing if there's any more clues. It's T-bone steak minus the steak. And we swap on over. It's not locked. Frosted window. Fancy snacks. Okay. I think we can head. We'll check the dressing room, see if there's anybody in here. Penny's in here! Second game adds in two mechanics, one being an already existing mechanic being expanded, while the other is a completely new mechanic. Also, health system gets a small shakeup because now every mistake just takes 2 health. Every mistake. But from next game on, it can take however many health points the devs find it worthy, ranging from small mistakes taking only 1 to other mistakes being very deadly. Also, second game is a lot more coherent and overarching story. Oh, it's fine. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But he's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but... This week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. No. Penny, don't let it be so. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yep. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Is that trailer part of the film set, then? What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? Studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet. You understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. And this is a fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. She's an assistant. She doesn't have any power. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Second game is also your favorite of the original trilogy, which is a hot take because it holds the by far most hated case of the trilogy. Hated case? Why is it hated? Is it like complicated to solve? Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died. And it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do? It was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks, we'll try asking her, if she'll talk. Yeah, if she'll talk. Alright. Nope, nothing from him, just to see if anything new popped up. What, you're still slinking around? You like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? But the old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darnest to forget Hammer. Who do they think they made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? Let's get in there. Let's get in the meat and gritty. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols? Nichols? Nichols, Nick, Penny, Nichols? That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that and on the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume. Do we have proof? Do we have proof? Sleeping pills? I'm sorry, Miss Allbag, but I do have proof. I can prove they stole it.
Take that!
Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers?
Take that!
Without going into detail, two main reasons. First reason being that many people say the case is a bad filler case, which is blatantly wrong, but the importance of the case... Sorry, my ad blocked us, I couldn't read it. Importance of the case is super subtly woven into it, so despite being essential, it's easy to miss. Secondly, how do I say this? Remember when I mentioned it takes some Japanese laws, cultural points into this? There's a love triangle in that case with some debatable ages for Western standards. Yes. If I'm not mistaken, Japan is what, 14, 16? The rest of the world is like, no. I'm assuming it's that. But interesting, a love triangle? Is it like a throuple, or is it like just I love you, you love him love me, but I don't love him? Alright, Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Sorry, lady. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag. Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. What? Did they update it recently? They've updated it. Oh, thank God. Yeah, as of June 16, 2023, the age of, consent is now 16. This is an increase from the previous age of 13, which had been in place since 1907. The change was part of a larger overhaul of Japan's sex crime laws. So the change was prompted by a number of factors, including public outcry over the repeated acquittals of, not nice people, and an increase in the number of people taking spicy photos and videos without consent. So they're like, we need to fix this. Other changes to the new laws include an extension of the statute of limitations for crimes to 10 years for not happy touches. But it has been raised. Thank you. A century. That's crazy. Wow. Good job. Good job. Actually, it's more like a love square pyramid. It's 3 guys after 1 girl, with the girl returning to each guy at some level. The case takes place in a circus, and she was born in said circus to an overprotective father figure who spoiled her. I mean, I can see why, circus life, but okay. There we go. Yay! They've updated it, yay! She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. Silenced or silenced? After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph? Wow, that paparazzi was close. Okay, so the bent thing was that. Okay, so how did he die then? Unless they fixed it and he fell in the same thing. I see a badminton and a cool outfit and then a dead guy. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of those stairs there. See, this is why you have safety. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. I'm just gonna carry around murder. So she's an innocent soul, but innocent of the kind of terrifyingly, dangerously innocent. This is almost the most spoiler message I will ever type. Terrifyingly dangerous innocent. What does that even mean? Like she doesn't know the world at all? She's evil kind of vibe? Maybe. All right, let's go to Studio 2. Oh, somebody's here? Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume, then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. Possibly. What's that? Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello. Hello? Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Okay, I want to look at these plates again, because there is no T-bone steak on them. This is where Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks, too. Something wrong? I don't know, I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Yeah, where are the bones? Can't say that I do. But she does understand the workings, which leads to her fully not understanding consequences, the impact of actions on others, and she believes that there basically is nothing bad or wrong in the world. Okay, so she's essentially got the child mindset where it's like, the world is great, everybody's nice to each other. Whatever I do, it's all gonna work out, because I get what I want, kind of thing. Got it. Alright. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. Oh dear. Aw. Made you cry? Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to get this anime on my list then. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila? If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves? Oh. Okay. What if I'd be like, yo, I know. Bam! She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And the police? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. The huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. I feel like she's gonna stab me. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Okay, I'll go in the trailer too. I feel like she's gonna be like, you know too much! And just like stab me with her little, pipe, and I'll be like, ah. You came. Yeah, I'm his lawyer. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Mr. Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? Right, we got assaulted in the last case, so I'm just like, That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? Murder. No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think, would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh? Well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. You ain't getting this. Give it to me. Now. No, but I'm gonna go grab more snackies. So, be right back. Da-na-na-na. All right. We're back. Snacky snack time. That is right. Oh, boys. Oh no. She's a smart business lady. Also, how did I not notice all these men in here? Professional, she says. Alright, I'm gonna be snacking, so I'm gonna mute my stuff. Oh no. They're gonna erase me. Let's go, Gumshoe! I can't wait to see her sweat, like, what she does. Like, is she gonna throw her pipe? Is she gonna, like, rip off her shawl? Like, what's happening? They put the body in the van. I'm on you, girl.
Hold it!
Terse? You say did you say terse? Are you always this terse? I mean tense? Now, go back.
Hold it!
No one.
Objection!
The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. The rehearsal afterwards, we went to Studio 1. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth.
Hold it!
You had Sal take you. What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, all right.
Hold it!
And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. I did it. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean someone else? One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. All right, let me check what we got. What do we got? I don't have the thing that shows she didn't, because like her plates didn't have bones. So I'm like, you didn't eat a T-bone steak. Where would I bring this in? I mean, it's the only plate we have. So let's try. Like, it's the closest thing.
Objection!
Ha, as I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. Look at this things. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection was complete? Sorry. The plate was on the table in employee area. This plate. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. I mean, it happens. Who doesn't suddenly sing The Little Mermaid? It's a great movie. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Yeah. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too. You ate a boneless steak. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. Yeah. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Judge, I feel like you were just so surprised. Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on Salmonello, meeting a steel samurai. Bam. She was meeting with the steel samurai. Oh, I like her shoes. Order! Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak. Wait a minute. I think that's her. I think that's why she also covered it up for herself, because I think that's her in the photo. Ooh, girl. Left the trailer to eat her steak. She ran into the steel samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? All these desk slams. Imagine if she suddenly went like, nah, see, I also ate the bone. I love its crunchy. She's like, can't you tell I just, nutrients. What kind of study are you trying to pull, right? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes? Why does she seem like she has the upper hand? Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. What? Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. That battle of wits? Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? Am I, as you can see, a woman of petite stature? How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I mean, I'm not saying you went hi-ya with it. All you gotta do is just hold it up, angle it, and let him fall on it. You know, the bear thing that everyone talks about. Like, you know, the large creature's coming at you. Just hold it in brace and let the animal's weight, you know, put itself on him. We're gonna save. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save in case I get this wrong. All right. I think you could. It's not impossible.
Objection!
God damn it. Well, maybe it's not possible, but silence. I'm speaking. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the steel samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention there is proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the steel samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or did you mean to suggest that I could have wrested away from him? Yeah, take that, right? If you still think she did it, show us proof. Hey, Nick. Look at the data we have on that samurai spear in the court record. Isn't there something in there that gets to you? Something odd about the samurai spear? It's duct tape. She could just take it off and... Wait, something the matter, Mr. Wright? Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold it to your claim, but I'm afraid I will have to penalize you. What's this? You're taking back your claim? Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used the samurai spear or not. However, that has no bearing on this case. What? Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Ooh. Did he fall on the spear, the same spot as the other guy? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Do I bring out this spear to be like, see, it is duct taped?
Take that!
I present my proof, this so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through, but someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Beep, beep. Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Damn, buddy. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what the weapon was used to kill him? I can. Would I make a claim like this if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. It was the T-bone steak.
Take that!
Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What else does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in his photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? I called it from the very beginning. As soon as I saw that bent fence, I was like, that looks like somebody fell there. What? Are you sane? Yes. What happened 5 years ago happened today. Has happened again. Beg your pardon. 2 murders now. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body, the van? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She couldn't deal with it. I bet she could move it. She had another way. I think this is what they want. What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands? I'm learning, game. I'm learning how you interpret sentences. For instance, the van. There was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Yeah, Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. The freaking van.
Take that!
Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it! Snackies! Recall your testimony. There was the rehearsal afterwards, we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume, and I can't get this bag of nuts open.
Objection!
Hold on, right? As I get these pistachios. Yeah. Also, don't forget they had to dispose of the steel samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. I probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? So, what happens next? Don't... Me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Just... Who could say? What? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. Huh? What? What? You can't just be like, oh, this was all hypothetical. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Well, certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? I have no idea. Do we say testify again? I want to say she did it. Miss Vasquez, you did it. That wasn't a question. Did you do it? No. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I'm not sure that question helped this court get any closer to the verdict. What do I do now? Testify again? I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. To come so far only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Edgeworth? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I did it. I see. Very well.
Objection!
Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I Just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes. Indeed. Verily I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who? I don't know, but let's go with it. He probably realized she did it too. But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that? Edgeworth. Is he coming over to our side? Is he wanting to be a buddy? After finding the body. I'm gonna mute so I can eat nuts. Who goes home after a murder like, oh, my star died. Well, I guess I'll go home. So he says? Did no one go to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. I found a home fix to my laptop's keyboard issue duct tape. Yay! Good old duct tape. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Or Powers. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence. Yay! Hey Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Oldbag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. don't think there's anything in there I can use.
Hold it!
You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you, or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning.
Hold it!
The script and your direction notes. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Well, how did you know there was a murder? You hadn't gone there yet. Very well.
Objection!
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Let's go, Edgeworth. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to known about the murder before going. Let's go, Edgeworth. Damn. Mr. Edgeworth, what you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution makes such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
Hold it!
How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Yeah, you weren't there. Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something to peg this on her here, or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him! We found the body. Oh, was it just the assistant was there too? Immediately called the police. The security lady was quite agitated. I asked to be left out. I went back to the trailer to get my notes. I'm not sure what to put it on. I mean, I need a hint. Is this?
Objection!
You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. Oh my god, that's right. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammers is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Hint name. I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Mr. Vasquez. Ms. Vasquez! You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. And when he was doing this, well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. We're both like excited that we're solving this. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order. I will have order. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. We love the moments where you accidentally figure it out. I mean, I looked at a hint, but yeah. Very well, I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? There's a reason it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? The picture? The murder? Okay, I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vaz's motive in this murder. Is it this?
Take that!
This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall, his fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Mr. Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never got rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. The photo. She's in the photo. I mean, it could also just be a terrible accident, like the 5-year photo. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? to kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh, no. Oh, she broke it. Oh. Oh my god. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Oh, was Manuel my love? Or her love? Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please don't die. Please. Oh my god. Yeah, I can see how you had, like, complete control over him. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Williams, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. Bye, Judge. See you next time. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder. Yeah, he did, didn't ya? Makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Do I have... The scrapbook. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... you wanted to be the hero. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was just your samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once. But he was reduced to acting in a kids show and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. And this is why you communicate. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. Congratulations! Oh, well, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth. Oh? Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? Oh. No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. And pleased to meet you, I'm Powers. Sniff. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right? I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. What? Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Are those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. We're both lawyers. That's what I came here to tell you. What happened? What happened? This franchise is very much LGBTQ plus coded in many ways. Good. Good. We like to see the representation. Is that guy your friend? Boyfriend? What? Friends? As if, Maya? Shush your face. Are we boyfriends? They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Oh, we were friends. Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? And so the curtain closed on another trial. No! I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Some toast? Oh god, they're making Pink Princess. Yes. You may happen to know that Russell found a bug. Like, he leaped over that and then leaped in the corner, and I saw it like on the wall, and he was like bop 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 bop.
I've been training him. He's a tiny assassin.
It was good. He kept it in the corner while I went to go get stuff to catch it. Yeah, catch it. So I will take toast, yes. Alright, so they are making Pink Princess. This is it. The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. Remember, this is a game from Japan from 2001. Exactly. But also, it's Japan. And it's like, does no one watch anime? Does no one know of all the tropes that they put in there? It's been coded. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. I'm fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Wait, is he Princess? Is he Princess, or is he fighting alongside Princess? Either way, good job. Good job, team. Ooh, episode 4. What's happening with Edgeworth? Is he okay? Okay, so there's 5 episodes? Okay. Let's see. We got about an hour and 20.
Is Edgeworth your boyfriend?
Edgeworth might be my boyfriend, because he was all like, he did the whole like holding his arm and looking to the side like, I have all these unnecessary feelings, and I'm just like, whoa. And apparently we might have been friends or something, so who knows, he might be my boyfriend. Or was my boyfriend. Perfect. Hello, where are we? It's been what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. Are we having a meeting on a boat? Can't imagine how much I've suffered. Oh no. You've suffered? Oh, they're gonna fight. But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I will have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. What? Oh. Edgeworth! No, my boyfriend! God damn it. Ooh. Alan Wake and Alan Wake Remastered will have different ending songs starting next week. Thank you, phone. Edgeworth might have just murdered a man. No, it just showed him like on a boat. Is it fresh from the freezer? Rock is hard.
I don't like it.
It was just like, Merry Christmas. Pew! And then he looked shocked. So, oh no. On episode 4 or 5. We're getting there.
Maybe like bad men. Like, this is so good. A waterfall. Oh, because she's spiritual medium. Not to oversell or overhype, but this is the Ace Attorney case. Was that part of your spirit medium training? Of course. Called it. I know my stuff. Except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements, be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Just, ah! Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, and tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Yawn, boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. There's a shower in here? You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick. No, don't actually do that. That's dangerous. Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. You could... We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yipes. Maya. The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Why? How? I don't know. Well, let's go find out, Nick. Gotta go get my boyfriend. Buddy, what happened? Christmas Day. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? Yeah, we have. I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to many people. No. It's a great bonding thing to be like, I've been in your position. Hi. Edgeworth? Hey, Edgeworth, come back. Edgeworth, come back here. Thank you. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? No. Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you.
Just kiss him.
He's in detention. I can't kiss him. There's glass between us.
Detention.
Detention.
Oh.
He's in detention,
Yeah.
not attention.
Just having sexual tension between the two.
No, there's no tension. There's no tension. We do love how dramatic Miles is. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. See, look, I hoped you would come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. What happened? Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna be your lawyer. Duh. We're gonna help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry. You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! They were against him and I won, okay? Don't you laugh at me! This is not helping! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick, why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you did it really. Gordy.
I went to see Gordy. The mystical creature? Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later, Maya. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Okay, so let's go to the lake. Gordy's their version of Nessie. It's Christmas Day, mind you. This is how I'm spending Christmas. This is where it happened.
He looked like your boyfriend, so you gotta save him.
He wasn't even spending Christmas Eve with me. He was on the lake with some other man and then said, Merry Christmas, kapew!
Getting into trouble.
Getting into trouble. Yeah, Gord Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. That means Gumshoe's here. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? God damn it. Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. Apparently in this world.
Trials here, like,
Trials can only last 3 days. Because they're like, we have so much crime. It's hard to keep up. Trial, 3 days. It's all you get.
a crime-ridden society.
Crime-ridden.
This is an apocalypse setting.
You know, it very well could be, all right? We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So, mind you, every time the screen does that shaking, it's doing like a slap sound effect and a... So, that's what you're missing out on. You're missing out on the dramatic... So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. He's usually very jovial and plays the himbo. Recruits, P. Hey, you're that hairy guy, Harry Butts. It's not, it's Harry Butts, but you know. Right, Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh. You don't say. Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No? Wow, okay, Mr. Head and the fluffy pink cloud's lawyer. Oh, okay, I eat. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight, so you mean early this morning? might have won all 3 cases, but think back how case 1 you won legit, but it was against Payne, the laughing stock of the prosecutors. Second case you won because Mia, the dead victim, wrote you basically a blackmail list of names. Third case you only won because Edgeworth stepped in to save your ass.
Still won, though. The universe is on my side. What do you get me for Christmas, Nick?
Talk to Santa. Alright, let's go back to him. No, nothing? I don't have anything to present you. Alright, let me go back to here, and let's examine. Feel winter's chill from the brief leaf days. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Sign says Cord Lake Nature Park, full of families picnicking on the weekend, but no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Nothing else? Do I go back to the office? Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. I was trying, but it wasn't letting me move. Do I need to examine? Has it moved an inch? Real pro. Maybe he's just nervous. Right, there's usually nothing here. Right, because Edgeworth won't talk to us. I don't know, do I need to present him this? Be like, hey, I'm an attorney. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Ha. Is that really what I had to do? Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What? What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... How dare you say that about my not-boyfriend? God, let me in, bro. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is... well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it'd be if they have a witness. Hey, pal. Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him, too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right. I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back? The autopsy.
Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Yeah. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right. Now let's get investigating. Alright, let's go to the public bench. Wowzers, this is Gourd Lake. I know it is quite pretty. Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Oh, snacks. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. We love Gumshoe, the goofy goofball of lovable kindness, right? He's just a cop trained to his job. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know. Nope. Alright, let's... Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yep. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh. Well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way. I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Or is it? A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this, except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. Oh, someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Did someone pull a popper near the witness and they thought it was Edgeworth shooting? Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Poppers. Yeah, take them. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Not very clue-worthy. Excuse you. They go bang. Hot dog stand. It's closed. Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. Banner reads, Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Huh? I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks, right, exit. Okay, we got directions, so hopefully that helps us. To the woods. What is this? I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. This is probably the witness, but also it looks like a setup. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. This looks like a setup. The SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Hey, Nick. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then. I'm not having this conversation. I think it's just a weight thing, because aluminum's lighter than, you know, cast iron. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadows, but the sunlight can't reach them. This says no camping. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. Yeah, so what this person's doing is not allowed. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. I don't think he was camping. I think he was waiting. Get on the lake? This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Cough. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Oh. Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices? Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? Jesus. Well, it responded. Yeah. Hey, you, get your hands off of that. Huh? What in the Sam Hill? Look what you've done now. There goes a whole roll of film. Maybe change your settings? Sorry, but don't pay my bills. You know how much a roll of that film costs? I'll pay you back. What do y'all think ain't setting up a party popper in a place like this? Well. What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. You know how y'all Yanks think? I say those Southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Nick, help! And who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah? No, rather, we're sort of friends? Hey, just figure out what you're gonna say now and say it for Jesus' sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it. Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Are you the witness? What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up the whole roll. Sorry. That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. Can't you see I'm changing? Yeah, so it's just all that. I don't know if we have anything. Maybe this? This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? You ain't all gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I was wrestled meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Wait, do you not know about the murder? Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too. Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart. But they all call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. The badge finally coming into play, exactly. Mighty pleased to meet you. So how does a popping sound set off a meteor? What? Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve. A man on a boat was shot? Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. So what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know about that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at university, Country U. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago? What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars? That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made. A genuine Solingen. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that. That mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat. So she's not the witness? I don't know, can I present her own thing? Yep. So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises. Yep. Actually, the victim in the case for research, and he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, y'all are pretty bright. I thought she was gonna leap at that. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. There would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked him once, don't remember if there was anything on him though. But what if I got some? I could be witness to a genuine murder. I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later? Guess we'll come back later. And we will go to the boat. We love Lotta. She got a lot of heart. Nick, what is this place? There's a sign. It says boat rental. A boat rental shop closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go on one when the trial is finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. Alright, let's examine. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anybody's around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. These are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick. Huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. I'm not gonna murder you if that's what you're worried about. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. I think that's everything. Any chance she's done looking at stuff? Nope. Alright, I guess. See if he's back. Nope. Alright, to the police. Police department. What is that cute thing in the background? Okay. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey. Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe. We just finished the meeting. For better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. I wonder if I should tell him about the camera. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. How'd your meeting go? That's how'd the meeting go. I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. But we're also twins. You know? I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's true. He'd be like, look what I did. Murder. Committing all the murder. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? Good question. So they think Mr. Edgeworth did it. Well, the trial's starting tomorrow, as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm trying, but he's making it difficult. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? He's a prosecutor. He's a cop. See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that.
Any chance you got the autopsy report? I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, yeah, I made a copy for you. All right, time of death, sometime, cause 1 bullet shot to the heart. You give love a bad name. Thank you. Shot through the heart. Can you show me the photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Okay. Can I see his info? Nope, it's not there yet. Alright, let's present the camera. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now. Okay. What is this? Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him a signed mascot. Criminal Affairs Department, if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gord Lake? Gordy sighted? I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Low-key, I would love to just have like a little mini plushie of that. That'd be great. Just be like, look, Blue Badger from Ace Attorney. You would hope there's like official merch of him. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. All right, hands against the wall. All are you. Don't even think about escaping. I got my eyes in the back of my head. He must be doing image training for arrests. He's practicing. Okay, nothing else. Any chance he's up for talking? Nope. Well, maybe she's ready. Nope, wrong one. Yep, there we go. Hi, friend. You know you're not supposed to be camping here, right? Hi, y'all. Lotta. Wait up a sec. We got bingo. Bingo. My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. This is them. Take a look. Wait. See? He's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes, but you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon so. I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait. Lotta. What? Hey, y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. What? Lotta. Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter. I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. Hot darn indeed. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. There's a good Blue Badger plushie on Fangamer. It even comes with a voice box that plays the Blue Badger theme song when squeezed. It has a theme song? Oh my god. What's the theme song? Question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. All right, Let me just check. Okay. Do I need to go to the police station? Nope, what's happening? Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey? Santa? Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. You'll hear the theme song next case? Yes! Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl, Kianci, deserves the best. Kianci? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Kianci's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know. She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your, back off. Not my, what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Faye. I'm the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister? No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. Are you a witness? Hey, Larry, there was a murder here last night? And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kianci, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Poor Larry. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. Also, I forgot to react to it. Your drawing was great. Interesting you chose, I mean April, May. Right? I was like, I want somebody, like, silly. So I was like, April, May. No, it's just Kiance's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh? Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick. You don't mean that, Miles Edgeworth. Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? A cat who is also a nurse. Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs, you know, like guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was Kiance's idea. She's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Oh, that's so sweet. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake, what with the big news. The big news? Sighting of Gordy. Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick? Did we go to the same law school together? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy. A monster? Yeah. Check it out. Giant life form appears in Gourd Lake. Check it. This is the article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow. It's really real. Nick, a monster. A real monster. Yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million.
1 million?
Grow up, Larry. Gordy article added to the court record. Alright. She went to the cops. I don't think there's anybody here, but we'll just take a quick look. Cool, nobody here. I guess we'll head to the cops. Because I imagine the interview is happening. Yes. Not a gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while. Lot of heart. It has to be. Uh-oh. Alright, well if she's in there, let's go see if he'll talk to us. No? What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait. You mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him for old time's sake? Let's go. I'm so glad I came back here. I was honestly gonna do the whole, like, ask for help thing, but this works too. You still don't have your painting back? Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. We will do the draw request after stream, since this requires lots of reading. Aha, you're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright? Ah, and you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon. You see. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Ah, yes. I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Can I present the picture? Strange? I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Huh? Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond? Robert Hammond? Mr. Hammond. And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? I learned about that. Bam. There was a murder last night? A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond? He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6, why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember? I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Faye, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made.
DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Faye used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. Yeah, sorry, kid. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. Dramatic backstory. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please. Don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. Well, wait. What does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. Who was the murdered person? Who was the accused person? The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Ah, good twist. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. This is a photograph of my mother. Missy Faye's photo added to the court record. Well, let's go talk to him. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Any new talkie points? Let's try. Can I ask you about the murder? Right. I'll ask you again. Just leave me alone. Please try to understand. I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough or because I look down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case. Understand? Why did you go to Gourd Lake? I have no intention of telling you. Nor apparently would you tell Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe is really worried about you. Yeah, that's right, buddy. You got people who care. Welcome to having friends. Edgeworth, it's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. Yeah, buddy. I'll admit, I'm impressed, right? You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through. About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. It's all starting to come together. But you are right, there is so much to figure out. I just want to keep, why does he want to keep me away from it? Okay, his dad got murdered. Right? And then Mia's mom contacted his dad to figure out who killed him. They picked the wrong guy, and he got let go. But I'm guessing the person who really killed him either did not get found or was found. I think he didn't get found. And I'm wondering if the guy who was accused of murdering his dad was maybe Phoenix Wright's dad or something. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Yeah. This is a great franchise theory out loud. Fans love hearing new people think it all out during their experience, and I'm one of those fans. Right? Because I'm his dad died, right? And her mom was involved, and there was somebody who was wrongly accused, which makes me think that is how Phoenix Wright gets into it. Because, why else would Edgeworth not want me, personally, anywhere near this case? You know? Was when my father died. Is one of the rare franchises where the fan base is actually good at hiding spoilers for new people. That's good. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. Oh, damn. My memories from that time are foggy. Yeah, that's understandable. You saw murder. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. Trauma. In any case, the suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. Is he gonna say, like, I know? What? You mean you're... he doesn't know. Okay. Because I was wondering, like, if he's thinking, like, oh, you're friends with Mia Fey. Like, I don't want you near because her mom. Nope, he didn't even know. It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end. The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28? December 28? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? That means we have 3 days to solve 2 cases. When a case statute of limitation runs out, legally the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever. What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps? I'd rather not talk about it. Well, let's present him everything we have. What's that? I'm not in the mood for idle banter. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I can't think of anything I want to say about that. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes, will you? Yeah! Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Edgeworth, the man who's been opposing us and challenging us for most of this case now, we're finally diving into his psyche. Huh? My letter of request, please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. Well, I guess we should... Is that an earthquake? Get under the desk! Whew, that was scary. Oh, my phone's battery. Let me plug that in and then reopen the heart monitor here. 1 second. Always gotta redo it whenever it goes to sleepy sleep mode. Connecting. There we go. 95, 94. Ooh, it's high today. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Bye, buddy! What's going on here? Eh? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago, says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this about, pal? A lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. She did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, but I feel like I get more in trouble for telling her not to come than to come. No, sir. All right. Let's give him the letter. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big earthquake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. Wait, I have questions. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. Maybe that's when his father died? I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Trauma. So much trauma for our poor guy. Yes, let us save. I was just thinking about saving. This is perfect. Do, 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 do. Let's see. We're on trial. Oh, almost halfway. How are we on time? We're doing good. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. Manfred von Karma. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Ugh. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth. Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. We gotta get you under a waterfall stat. It's time to meet the legend, the man, the terror, the Von Karma. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Who is Von Karma? Okay. Looks fancy. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. He's got the same poof. Okay. I like his earrings. Mr. Von Karma, is prosecution ready? His neckerchief looks a little crooked, but that's fine. I like his earring. It matches his piece. Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. Little background lore that the game never explains. Miles got his floof from Manfred. I figured as much. I was like, it's the same style. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call out the detective in charge in this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoes first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. Okay. Just wait until you hear his objection. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:20, she heard 2 pistol shots. 2? And the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. She heard 2. Testify to the court about the arrest now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. But, yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. Witness testimony. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now. Man, Alright.
Hold it!
You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
Oh! Objection.
Oh my god. That woman and the man who called the reporter are 2 different people, obviously. Different people. There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. A lot of heart. What happened next, detective?
Hold it!
How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Manfred von Karma, the man always in control. How do we show this in game? Give him the longest animation in the game, the finger waggle, and make it unskippable, meaning you have to give him your time and attention to him. Wait, do most people try to skip him talking? What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed, not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections.
Hold it!
Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now. He's just so tense.
Hold it!
Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. He's gone undefeated for 40 years for a reason. That's true. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon. A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk, tisk, tisk. He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. It's the murder in question. Accepted into evidence. Fired 3 times, bears prints. Hold on. Fired 3 times, but she only heard 2 shots. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Playing this as a kid, I generally feared facing Manfred. As an adult, it hasn't gotten much better. I mean, yeah, he's terrifying. It's good. Detective. Snapping everywhere. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Also, I mean, he got money, it seems like. 40 years, never losing a case. I imagine he's doing great. Nick, he's glaring at me. Tisk, very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Huh? Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order? This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge! Yes. What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now! But wait, just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Manfred. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot the man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh? How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh. Sorry. It's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? Yeah, you're useless? No, I need you here. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help. It's a thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. No, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh? Uh-oh. Sorry. Whoops. Sorry, buddy. Alright. Do we end here or do we keep going? I'm trying to find like a good ending spot. Because we're like right at time. Close to it. Let me see something. Able to? Let's see. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? She might have a short testimony. Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident, and don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Yeah, I was like, we should probably end here, so that way we don't forget details from her testimony. This is gonna be cool. It's not. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight. But we'll find out what happens tomorrow. I'll also raid out to the roomie. But thank you everyone for stopping by, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Ace Attorney. Suzu's Massey. Bye-bye.